knew this was coming. Need I say more?
What's up guys, it's me Eric B and welcome back to the channel. And yes, you are seeing correctly, I got the R6. So did you expect me to get rid of the FZ for the R6? Or did you think I was going to keep it? Alright, so I had all intentions to keep the FZ and add the R6 to the collection. But like I said in my last video, life happens and I had to sell the FZ in order to get the R6, and hey, it is what it is. Alright, so this will be the second time that I've been on this bike. So I've already been on one already. You know, you guys seen my first ride video on my boy Marcus's R6. And this thing so far is pretty much stock. No tune, no exhaust or anything. I mean, this thing is quiet, man. But it sounds pretty good. I've already gotten her up in the rev range already, and she screams. I definitely got to get an exhaust and a tune done on this thing though, for real. So like I said before, I think this 4th generation eventually is going to be hard to find, especially in what you want. You know, when I was looking online to purchase this, I saw a lot of blue ones, you know, a few black, and then a lot of white and red, like the 2018 white and red. And I really wanted either like a 2019 white, you know, with the big red R6 on the side, or the 2017, you know, the white and the fluo, I think that's what you call it, with the yellow wheels. That was my second option. And man, it was tough trying to find, you know, what I wanted. I ended up finding this one in Dallas, drove up there, picked it up, a good price for what it was. I mean, the thing is in great condition. It only has 1,700 miles on it. So the guy that I got it from, he travels a lot, and he like really had no time to ride it or anything. And then the owner before that, I guess, was scared to ride it, so that's why he sold it. So I guess that's a win for me. So some mods on the horizon that I plan to get. Like I said before, definitely got to get this thing tuned, get an exhaust thrown on it, and then this definitely needs a quick shifter. I mean, it's fine without it right now. What else? Just a few cosmetic things here and there. You know, probably get a zero gravity windscreen, and a new chain and sprocket. So I definitely want to go to a 520 conversion and go one tooth down in the front. So, you know, that's a good balance between, you know, gaining a little bit of bottom end and still retaining your top end. And I think it's only like a 6.5% torque gain. Yeah, it does have a aggressive seating position and everything, but it's not crazy, man. I mean, it's not too bad. You know, if this is something that you want, you make it work, you know, and that's like with everything. Like I said, I don't really commute on this every day back and forth. Every now and again I'll drive it to work, and then you know, I like to just go out and ride and have fun on the back roads and with the boys and stuff like that. Now this will probably be the bike that I actually keep for a while, because I've always wanted to have a 600 in the stable. In my opinion, this is one of the best 600s you can get. And yeah, I think we're gonna have a good time together. So on top of getting back into the sport bike life, I do want to do track days with this too. That's another reason why I purchased this. Man, I can only imagine what she's gonna sound like once I get an exhaust on her. So what do you guys think on these mirrors? I kind of like the mirrors, and I like how the blinkers are integrated into them, but I know a lot of guys remove them. They put the block off plates on there and then get like some bar ends or something like that. That looks kind of cool, makes the front end look a little bit more sleek. But I don't know, I've always just liked keeping the mirrors on the bike. Yeah, so this probably isn't a surprise to most of you. You probably already thought I was gonna switch over to the R6. And I got a lot of guys that were like, no man, keep the FZ. Like I said before, I wanted to keep the FZ. I wanted to. So be on the lookout. There will be more content coming on this bad boy here for sure. Whether it's track day content, me just out having a good time on the road, or you know, doing some upgrades or anything like that to the bike. Yeah, I definitely got to get a quick shifter. Nice vet. I will say one thing, it's going to be hard to stay out of the throttle on this thing. All I'm going to want to do is go fast all the time. I mean, it was tough with the FZ just because that thing was a monster down low, so all you wanted to do is, you know, do wheelies and stuff like that. But a lot of people talk about this thing being gutless down low, and it is. It doesn't have the torque of something like, you know, a naked bike or a leader bike or anything like that. But I mean, it's not bad. It still has enough power in my opinion. But I think it's enough just for, you know, you're just street riding. You don't need a ton of torque. I mean, it doesn't need to be super aggressive or anything. So I'm super stoked about this bike. I'm glad I picked it up. Like I said, more content to come on it. I'm glad I got this color with the yellow and everything on it. And I'm a weirdo when it comes to helmets because I like them to match my bike. So my Shoei Mask is just fine, but my Pista does not. Just because it's like it's, you know, it's that black carbon with the red visor. I mean, I guess it's okay, but I don't know. Probably won't be wearing it as much. All right, guys. So like I said, be on the lookout for more content. If you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe, and if you're liking what you see, definitely give me a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.